Hi, and welcome back to my Wally Let's Play. Now, a couple levels after this, there's gonna be like a really long race level, so I may or may not do that, but let's just start on this, and we're gonna skip the opening. Alright. Now this is a... I think this is the second level like this so far. It's longer. And naturally it's more difficult. Sometimes I fail at some parts too. Like, especially if you want to get all the cubes in the level, it's a lot tougher. And also sometimes, like, it's harder to hit the jumps on the ramps for some reason. Like, I think one of those times I didn't jump at the right time, so thankfully I still made it. Yeah, that one can be harder because, like, right before you have to jump, it shakes up the screen. But yeah, like, this one basically just makes it harder by randomly shaking it at parts. So I think we're almost there. He didn't even get to kill his cockroach to stay, like in the movie. Alright, and that level is done. Now this level has like a bit of a different control scheme. It's more like a first-person shooter. Not that difficult though. None of the first-person shooter style levels really are. There are a few of them in this game. Basically just aiming Wally's laser at stuff to blow it up. Yeah, the satellites don't take much to blow it up. I think if you want to, you can get those cubes to restore your laser. But there are so many of them, you probably won't have to get all of them. And also, like, if you miss a satellite, if the satellite comes all the way to you, then you'll lose. It'll knock Wally off the ship. The cubes, though, you can ignore if you want. They just go spiraling over your head. Use that little tap dancing noise sometimes. I don't know where it comes from. And these are chunks of ice. Aren't they so pretty when they explode, though? If anything, they're easier to get rid of than the satellites because they don't blend into the background as much. Oh, I got two at once there. Oh yeah, and you might notice that the cubes in that level have different, the cubes in this level have, like, different, like, borders. That's because they come from the Axiom. Like, all the cubes from the Axiom have different borders. Like, everything gets, like, a whole new aesthetic once you get to the Axiom. guess the real increase in difficulty in this level is just like you get shaken around some more, so it's harder to aim where you want to. I really like the background though. Even though it's just like a still image, it's kind of nice to look at. Yep, that wasn't too hard. And there it is. I think in the movie it was like hiding in a nebula or something. Here's just out in the open, because, well, you can't do every great effect in the game. Okay. Yeah, that's a mini-game that's basically just like that. Alright, now this level we're coming up on is like a much longer level, except it's a race level. Only it's different because, like, there isn't a time limit. You just have to not let your target get too far away. And there are also some sections where you can basically take your time. Like some smaller sections. Oh, I thought I saw something there. I can't believe Wally predicted Goombas. Yeah, this is our first proper level on the Axiom. Like, you have to just follow the cart with Eve on it. It will always outspeed you, but you just have to not let it go too far away. So like the other race levels, you actually are able to, like, lose speed. This is definitely like a step up in difficulty compared to just about every level on Earth. Every level on Earth. That just sounded way more intense when I said it like that. Also, those reg panels, as you might be able to guess, you shouldn't touch them. Like, if you just, like, roll over the corner of them, you'll lose, like, half your health. And of course, like, landing right on them, it's instant death, pretty much.
Remember and reproduce to gain access.
Yeah, these puzzles start getting harder. Also, auto watches you, I think.
Get away.
Clear.
Hacker man. Yeah, this is one of the levels you can, one of the sections you can kind of take your time on. Because, like, well, the transport carrying Eve will cross the gap, but it won't actually, go through the doors until you get there. So yeah, you're not forced into going faster, you can just take your time here if you want. See, it's just waiting there. And this is a different section where you have to ride on these things. And you have to move to the next transporter when necessary. And also avoid these signs here. The red ones you can't pass under. And here we go. Next one.
The Axiom, the luxury space cruiser.
Yeah, basically, like, if you touch the
Axiom on a relaxing luxury cruise to the stars.
if you touch the floor on this level,
Take a cruise through space on the Axiom.
that's like a
Shop, play, and do nothing for 5 luxurious years.
that's like an automatic loss. Not like, it is an automatic loss. Because the stewards will catch you.
Get clean away for 5 incredibly relaxing years.
Imagine how annoying it must be to hear that all the time.
Happy Axiom Day.
Oh, that door is labeled with A11.
Remember and reproduce to
a
gain
nice touch.
access.
Ooh, 3 on the first turn, they're stepping it up.
Stop.
Clear.
This is another section you can take your time on if you want. And like another thing, like, if you miss all those cubes, you're gonna have to start the level over because you can't go back to that side. Thankfully, I'm not aiming for the 100% completion for this. I mean, like, I could, but would I want to? Some of the levels are, like, ridiculously annoying to get all the cubes on. Alright, I believe this is the final section.
The Axiom, the luxury space cruiser.
I just really know this route because I've played this level a lot. Uh-oh.
Take the Axiom on a relaxing luxury cruise to the stars. Take a cruise through space on the Axiom. Shop, play, and do nothing for 5 luxurious years.
Yeah, then you have to duck under.
Happy Axiom Day.
Yeah, and I think that's the very last part. Alright. This is a little bit more like... Well, this next level is a little bit more like, the level I played before. Like, sort of like a first-person shooter one, except the stewards are obviously a lot tougher. And you just have to, hit them with your laser to destroy them. But since we've done those 3 levels, I think we're done for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't worry, the next video should come out way sooner.